And welcome back, YouTube. This is BoosterBoxBuster here with another Wildcard Wednesday. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something very unique, very one-of-a-kind. In my opinion, this may be one of the very few types of this style collection to exist. And why? Because it's handcrafted over time from a collection process. Now, as many of you know, I have opened many booster boxes on this channel, and even before I started this channel. And the booster box itself tends to have very lovely art, and I want to try to preserve that art. Now, how I originally started this was I just tried to keep all the booster boxes intact, and kind of put them in a box, put them aside. But let me tell you, that ate up space just so much space that you could not believe how much that ate up. So, instead of having just all those empty booster boxes, which is essentially just empty cardboard, that's probably not going to be worth much anytime soon. What I did instead is create a binder featuring the art of a lot of these booster boxes. Now, my process for that is basically I just break the box down, glue it to a piece of paper, put it inside a sheet protector, and put it inside this binder, and away I go. Now, of course, I have not done this for all of them because there is a lot, and honestly, I've just been kind of slacking. I just kind of do this whenever I'm in the mood for it. So I haven't been in the mood for it really lately. But in this binder, you're going to see a lot more of the older stuff I've done. Some stuff that I did before I started this channel. And just a great way to walk down memory lane. So I present to you, in this video, BoosterBoxBusters Empty Booster Box Collection. Or should I call it the art of the booster box, I guess. Here we go. As you can tell, I use a very thick Staples binder for this. It doesn't have to be Staples. Honestly, any D-ring binder that's preferably on the thicker side, probably a 3-inch one, would work. And here we go. This is the Hakusho, one of my earlier openings on the channel. The Ghost Files, very lovely set. As you can tell how I break it down. I take the top, I typically put it in the middle for the square standard style booster box, and I put the side panels on the side. Very simple. This works best for the 24-pack style. Standard square box. This is a great way to do it. Thankfully, most booster boxes do not contain art on the bottom of it, or else that would change the layout of this quite a bit. I had to probably put here, and then hopefully have enough room on the side to put the side panels. Alright, let's move on to the next one. We got very lovely Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament Saga. Once again, another very early opening on this channel. This is first edition. I tried to keep that intact the best I could on this. Some very awesome characters on here. Very great to see that. We're getting into the Bleach sagas now. We got Portal. I've opened up so much Portal trying to get those sign cards. Very great set. The sign cards are worth it though. Those sign cards are excellent. And if you're wondering why some of them are upside down, it's purely due to the way that it stacks, because if I put them all in the same way, it creates quite a bit of a mess. So some of these are going to be reversed. Up next we got Sarietti. Once again, very good set. I actually didn't have to open up much of this one because I got most of it through the boxes that I had. Soul Society, still missing a few key cards in this set. Very annoying. the original premiere. Never opened up much of this set. I need to get a couple more boxes sometime in the future. This one I actually got. It's part of the, what do you call it? Benchwarmers sign. I opened this up well before I started this channel. I actually got a case of this on Cyber Monday a few years. This was like the year or two before I started the channel. For super cheap. I mean, I got it for super cheap. I could not believe the price that I got it for. A whole case cost me like, I think it was like $70 or something like that, which I could not believe my luck finding that deal. And I do have one more Benchwarmer style. I did do this a little bit different. I really do love the grass feel. It makes it look really nice and almost like they're on the gridiron there. Very lovely. Final Fantasy, my lone Final Fantasy opening, and boy, let me tell you, the box is so boring. They could have done so much more. As you can tell, this is the front, this is the back, this is the actual top of it here. The sides were completely blank, so I did not keep them. There was no reason for me to keep them. They had no images on them at all. They could have at least done something. Come on, Square Enix, you're better than that. They have a whole cast of characters. They could have put chocobos, toneberries, cactars, any of their heroes. I mean, come on, you got a wealth of characters to use. Why not promote it on your card game? Make people want to buy the cards more. Don't get me wrong, Sephiroth, one of my favorite characters of all time, but, you know, put a little more on there just to drum up business. Do you know how awesome it would have been if they would have included the Final Fantasy VII comment right here? Just that little addition, you know? Oh, we're going way back here. Shadow Fist. There's one set that I really want to open from this set, but boy, these cards have become expensive. I mean, certain boxes from the Shadow Fist line are going for like $100. I cannot believe how much they're going for. This set in particular, I think it's pretty cheap, but overall, it's going for, some of those are going quite expensive. Shaman King, the One and Done series. Not a huge fan of those pull-out cards that they came with, but the box itself was fun. Enjoyed the show, but unfortunately, never got a real chance to play this card game. Here's one that I never opened on the channel. I opened this before I started this channel, and of course this is Miku, part of the Weiss Schwarz line, English edition. I did pick up the English edition. I was kind of disappointed because every single box, I believe, came with a signed card. That makes it a lot less special. I mean, I was happy to get a signed card, but if every box has one, it's much less special and much less priced over time. And as you can tell, the style that I did for this, because this is more of a rectangular, like stand-up box, how I broke that down is I completed the image by putting front and two sides together. Thankfully, the back of these are almost always information boxes, so I don't have to worry about continuation. And the top I put up here just to kind of show that it goes to the back here. So overall, I do like this style for rectangular style boxes. It does work quite nicely. Then we have another box that I did not open on this channel, Weiss Schwarz, Little Busters. I actually quite like this one. I wish I could find another box for a reasonable price, but they are kind of hard to find nowadays. Here's yet another Little Busters one before I started the channel. I believe this is Nezumonogatari? It was the second part of the Monogatari series, and it felt like it had a lot of filler. Don't get me wrong, it also kind of brought some memes into it. I don't know, it just felt a lot more mean-spirited than the rest of the series. A lot more a lot more different than the rest of the series up to that point. I've only ever seen up till the basketball special, I believe. I've seen season 2, or this, part 2, the one that came after this, and then the basketball special. I haven't seen anything after that. I kind of need to continue watching this series. Arpeggio of the Blue Steel. Great box. Had some great luck with this set. I definitely... And honestly, I really like the character design. This one right here, she wasn't in the series long, but she got turned into a bear because her human form was lost. And I really liked Congo. Congo was a really cool character. We're getting to some Toho stuff. Of course, this is Toho, one of the later sets. I really love this art, just fantastic. You know, once you see it folded out like this, just great art. And because this was a thin rectangular box, I was able to put it all in line like this. Makes it look very nice. More Toho. Of course, we have Yoyoko, or Yumu, and I can't remember her name, but very lovely set here. The Scarlet Devil Mansion set, very lovely. Once again, had a lot of fun with the set, opened up a lot of packs. Not the best of luck, but we did have a lot of fun, and I think I almost completed this set. Some more. This time we have Aaron for the topper. And I believe Kaguya, if I remember her name right. Very lovely. And of course, the set that started it all, we have Marissa and the Shrine Maiden herself. Very lovely. I actually had a lot of good luck with this set. This one, not so much, although I love that it was expanded a lot more cards to collect. This was the Lycee version of Toho. I liked it because it included a lot more characters. They didn't focus more on the games, so this one just kind of focused on any characters that they wanted to. Very lovely. Same with this set. And this was actually the special set that kind of came with stickers over the cards. You didn't have to remove the stickers, but I did just because I wanted to put the stickers on the sheet, make it look nice. Up next we have Queen's Blade the Duel, a set that I opened up off camera because some of the cards in it were a little bit possibly not the best to show. Although I do love the art of Queen's Blade. And clothing damage, I mean, you just gotta respect a card game that does that. This is the last Chronicle, a very early opening. This one was a very unique box, a very hard one to figure out how to lay out. Because it's a very short, but very long rectangular box, and all the artwork's on the front here. Of course, you have the topper, the back, and this is actually a piece that kind of came in with it. It was kind of folded as a side flap, and I thought, oh, I might as well throw that on there, just kind of fill some space, because I did have a lot of extra space, because this box is kind of weirdly shaped. Same with this, and this. Sword Girls. It's been a long time since I've taken a look at these. Sword Girls, very fantastic card game to collect. I cannot find a box for the life of me, though. I think if anyone has boxes out there, you could probably sell them for whatever a person's asking for, because these, they don't exist anymore. I looked on eBay. I've been looking on eBay, Amazon, all the websites I normally go to. The physical card game does not exist anymore. I cannot find it. But I loved the Sword Girls art, boxes because the boxes themselves are holographic and the character design is just so cool. And I was fortunate enough to get a couple of boxes of each set, so I was able to do this and preserve the memories of the Sword Girls line. Now we're getting to, I believe, the light. Oh nope, this is the Aquarian Age products. I would like to get a couple more Aquarian Age, but man, let me tell you, the art is all over the place. You never know what you're going to get when you open an Aquarian Age booster box. This one I personally liked. I don't know, it just looked really serene. Just a really cool image. And this was the Queen's Blade set that came with the Aquamarine version, or Queen with the Aquamarine, the Aquarian Age, which I thought was really, really cool. Aquarian Age is a really cool TCG to collect, and Queen's Blade has fantastic art. So when I seen that, this was a must-buy, and I got this for a really good deal, too. Now we're getting into the Lycee TCG. This is one of those very special pin sets. I don't think I ever opened this on camera. If I did, I don't remember. It's just a very, very small set. It's like a 6-pack, all hollow. Basically, gives you adjusted text for your cards. And this was a very fun set. I believe this is Quasar No Stigma. Opened up one of these. It was very fun. Honestly, I would really like to get another one, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Very fun set to open, though. Just look at the art, how it flows. I mean, it kind of wraps all the way around. It flows very well. And the back of it here, very lovely. Shows you a couple of the character cards that you can get. Love it quite a bit. The Lycee TCG has some of the best box art for the rectangular style boxes that I've seen. It doesn't hurt that it's all anime style, and I really like the anime characteristics as well. I believe pretty much the rest of this is going to be all Weiss. Sorry if there's a glare. This was one of my more favorite ones. That purple with the characters just looks really nice. This one's a personal favorite too, just really cool. And this one's another personal favorite. I don't know, the color pink just really sets it off here. Don't see too many pink booster boxes. Another lovely one. We're almost at the end of this video, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you're getting bored, I don't know. And I believe that is the last one. Yep. So, with that out of the way, as you can tell, I believe I counted, I believe that's somewhere in the neighborhood of 60. This is time consuming. You do have to deconstruct the booster box, paste it to a piece of paper, and then put that piece of paper inside a sheet protector, which the sheet protector doesn't like because, of course, with the raised edge of the booster box, it does kind of get in the way, and you kind of have to fandangle it in there a little bit. Thankfully, once it's in there, you pretty much never have to worry about it again. So that's nice. Alright. With all that out of the way, this has been BoosterBoxBusters, one-of-a-kind, unique, deconstructed booster box collection. I still haven't figured out what to title this. Happy Wildcard Wednesday, guys. This one's going up late, but better late than never. signing out.